Kia ora, tēnā koutou, and welcome back to another video. Bula Vanaka as well. And we're about to get into it. Moana Pacifica and the Wild Knights will play for the last game here in round one. And we've got 18 rounds to go through, so there's a lot of rugby to be had. But here we go, final match here. We welcome the Wild Knights into the competition. And it should be a good one. And just a couple of notes to go over and a few players to look out for that I'm excited to see, obviously, for the Wild Knights there. Eiji Kaneda there at the number 10 jersey. We've seen him in the World Cup last year, played really well. Marika Kurobeti there as well, he's back. He signs with the Wild Knights. Vince Aso, former Hurricanes, good to see him there. Dealande, the Springbok, former Springbok. Then all the other players there. Lachlan Boshier played for the Chiefs. He's with the Wild Knights. And then all your local Japanese players there as well. Pretty exciting players. Shota Hori plays for Japan. Ryuji Noguchi on the left-hand side wing. Pretty dangerous player. So it'll be pretty exciting to see this team out on the pitch for the first time. And not to rule out Moana Pacifica. Obviously, this is the first time we've seen them on the channel as well. But it'd be good to see them as well. Best mate there from the Waikato team there, D'Angelo Luila. He will steer the ship at the number 10 jersey. Julian Savia, can't wait to see him out there as well. Nigel Wong played in Super Rugby. And who else? Donald Brickhouse, we know from Samoa from the World Cup last year. Solomone Funaki, captain for Tonga. They're in the 7 jersey. Inari, dangerous from the 9 as well. Lotu Anesi, big ball runner. And Zelo Tuatavuki there on the right hand side wing. To complement Julian Savia on the left hand side. So dangerous players there. Danny Tuala in the midfield at number 12. Big ball runner. And so they got some exciting teams in the Moana Pacifica side as well. So can't wait for this one. I'm excited for it. And let's get into it. Get to the field. Get to the names of the squads. And then get to kick off. I'll see you guys in the field. Moana Pacifica take it on Wild Knights.
I got a bottle of Patron and some lights off.
So here we are for this game of Super Rugby. The Pacific Islands, their recent form has let them down of late. Here's hoping for a better showing in this match. And joining me is former All Black Justin Marshall. Big game for these two sides, Justin.
Definitely. Important match, this one. Crowd are eager to see things get started. The atmosphere just starting to build. Well, I'd expect a close one here. It may come down to one mistake or a moment of brilliance to swing it one way or the other. This should be a good game.
There's been plenty of build-up to this game.
Alright, kia ora, tēnā koutou, Bula Vanaka, and welcome back to Game 7 here. It's the last game of the round, the opening round here for Super Rugby 2024. And I'm glad you're able to be here. If you just joined, welcome. You've been following the series, welcome back. As we're about to get into it, pitch looks perfect here. Bit of cloud overhead. But we know these teams love to run the ball as much as they can there. We're only seeing them in the preseason and looking forward to see how they go here in the regular season. So let's get into the namings of the squads and then get ready for kickoff. First, your visitors, as always, in the 1 jersey, Shohei Hirano, and he's alongside Shota Hori and Sho Furuhata. Moving to your locks combinations and Shinji Kanai, and he's alongside Ben Guinea. Your loose forwards in the 6th jersey, Ben Gunter, and he's alongside Lachlan Boshier and Andrew Tonga Uhia. Your halves combinations in Taika Koyama and the talented fly half, Eiji Kaneda. Your midfielding combinations in Damien Dialande and Vince Aso. And in the back, Ryuji Noguchi, and he's alongside the captain, Marika Kuraberi and Chris O'Hare. There are your starters for the Wild Knights. Now let's move into your reserves. In the 16, Jack Taylor and Keti Inagaki, Yusaku Kuihara, Mark Abbott, Shota Fukui, Keisuke Uchida, and in the 22, Rikiya Matsuda, and the 23, Iori Kaji, with your head coach, Robbie Deans. And that is your lineups for the Saitama Wild Knights. Now let's look into the Moana Pacifica. For your home side, at the 1, James May, and he's alongside Sama Mololo and Donald Brighouse. In the 4 jersey, Tom Savage, and he's alongside Sione Havili Talatui. Your loose forwards, the big boys, in Miracle Fa'alagi, and he's alongside Solomona Funaki and the big man Lotu Inisi. Moving to your halves here, in the 9 jersey, Iriatara Enari, and he's alongside the 10, D'Angelo Luila. Your midfielding combinations in Danny Toala and in Nigel Wong. And in the back 3, your captain, Julian Savia, and he's alongside Enzalio Tuatavuki and Otumaka Mosia. There are your starters for today's match. Now let's get into your reserves. For the reserves, in the 16 jersey, Tomasi Maka and Satiki Lotu, Abraham Pole, Samuel Slade, Curtis Browning, Jonathan Tomatane, Viliami Fine, and in the 23, Naria Formai, with your head coach, former All Black and Hurricane Tana Umanga. Are your teams for today's match. Now let's head to the field and get underway for kickoff. It's Moana Pacifica up against the Saitama Wild Knights.
We're just waiting for the referee to give us the word and we'll be underway.
And here we go, D'Angelo Luila to get us underway here in the final game of round 1. Super Rugby continues as the referee blows the whistle and it's game on here. It's Moana Pacifica taking on Saitama Wild Knights. Referee says release. They'll play the ball here now. Lachlan in over the ball. And it's Taika. He gives the ball away. Ben Gunter. Now Lachlan gives it off to O'Hare. But he's lost it there in a tackle over the ball. D'Angelo gets a nice pass there by Nari. And they'll play it on the 22 here now. And that's a good ball. And Zello on the right side dummies. And he gets over the chalk. And it's try time here. Moana Pacifica. They're up on the board first. Wow, it's just all quick play there. D'Angelo pops a good ball out to Lotu Inisi. Anari, quick recycling play here. Sione, the key pass out there to Enzalo. Tuatavuki, hard man stop there on the right side. Try time here, Moana Pacifica. And D'Angelo Luila, he's a good kicker. Talented fly half, strikes it, adds to 2 points, and they're up on the board. 7 points to 0 over the Wild Knights. And of course, when I played alongside D'Angelo Luila back then,
Advantage.
About 3-4 years ago in Be a Pro, he was the kicker for Waikato. So I know how good of a kicker he is, D'Angelo. But it is the mistake there. The referee was playing advantage.
Crouch. Bind.
And now they'll play here, Taika. Taika Koyama there, scrum half. And it's a perfect positional play here for Wild Knights. And they go left-hand side
Not
to
releasing.
Ryuji Noguchi, but a penalty, not releasing. Ben Guinea and Pacifica will get the ball back here. And oh, that's excellent defense there by Moana Pacifica. Done well over the ball. And gives them an exit close to the 50-meter line here. Basically on. And they'll play the ball. Good throw in. Taking it here now. Driving in the maul over the 50-meter line here. Now they'll play. Inari gives it off. Danny Tuala. Attacking the line. He only knows one way. Danny Tuala. And there's a good ball by Brighouse. Giving it off to Otumaka. And he's just snatched it up there, O'Hare. And Taika now under pressure early. The Wild Knights, Taika
Advantage.
trying to find an exit, loses the ball, knock on. And now referee playing advantage. Oh, they've gone way further back from the original knock on there, where the referee's playing advantage. But this is good ball movement here. And Danny gets out of one. And this is where the original advantage was played. And it switches it out on the left-hand side. And it's the captain, Julian Savia, going for the line. We know how dangerous he can be. They've done well on the defensive lines here, the Knights, and they'll play it. Wide ball down the line out. Risky plays. But here they go. Taika gives it out. Dialande. And kicking it downfield was Ryuji Noguchi. And now they counter-attack here now. Broken play. Moana Pacifica can be very dangerous here. Referee says release. Inari gives the ball away. D'Angelo looking for the corner. And he might have just put too much on it. And they'll bring it back. Yep, the referee brought it back out. Just kicked it a little bit too hard there, D'Angelo. Now they'll play in the maul. Over the 40-meter line. It's good plays here as they work it out. Dialande gives it off to Ryuji. Inside ball outside to Vince Asso, former Hurricane. Played for Wellington here, just taking over the line. Quality play as well. And in fact, dangerous midfielding combinations there with Dialande and Vince Asso for the Wild Knights. But here they go now. Inari kicks a ball in behind. That's an excellent kick. And they're chasing the ball as well. And oh, what a tackle.
Bind.
And they'll get the scrum here now on the 5-meter line. Here go Moana Pacifica. What can they do here now? They got the options. Options right to left.
Advantage.
And oh, it's just a loose carry by Anzalo. Has a knock on here from the scrum. You can see what they were trying to do. Swing it out to the left side.
Bind.
And Zello came off his right-hand wing. Just didn't come off that time there now. Wild Knights will play. And here they go. Inside the 22. Taika. Kicking it overhead. Doesn't go far though. As here go Moana Pacifica. And the captain storms down the left-hand side once again. Just 5 meters out here from the goal line now. Moana Pacifica. They'll swing it out now. Short ball to Siono Havili, but they've stolen here now. Andrew. Marika Korobetti. James May over the ball. Trying to steal it back here. Can't do so. And here they go now. Marika taking on the line. Take it down in the good tackle. Oh, he's got the ball taken off him though. The captain for the Wild Knights. And here go Moana Inani. Gets the ball away. And he goes down on the tackle. James May plays scrum half. Brighouse gives a short ball. They're going backwards here, Moana. This is excellent defense, but running on to the ball. Danny Tuala looks dangerous every time he has it here. Nari gets it off left-hand side. Miracle Fayalagi. 5 meters out now. Inari goes left-hand side. Once again, inside ball. Donald Brickhouse goes for a run. And Wild Knights defense holding for the time being, but it breaks this time. And, oh, he's just come off short. Nigel Wong. And they had to force the ball there.
Set.
But he looked over for money there. Nigel Wong usually finishes it. But they'll have another attempt here. Moana Pacifica. And they're pulled up here for a high tackle. And indeed, it was a high tackle. As we will see here on the replay. As the halftime hooter goes off. We'll just see here first. Nigel Wong gets a nice short ball there by May. And, oh, what a tackle there by Dialante. Working the ball over it. And just the force of the ball there. And we just see here the high tackle. Oh. Yeah, we can't have that. Yeah, just poor discipline here. No need for it. Lucky it was just a penalty there, not a card. Whereas they would have been in trouble there. Wild Knights. But here they go. Perfect position to play here on the halftime hooter. And they'll play it here now. Swings it off D'Angelo. Gives it off to James May. That's a good ball. And it's Inari goes right side. Inside ball. And it's Brighouse there that just comes out short. And here now they play. Inari gets the ball away. Funaki. Inside pass. And oh, surely they're over the line. And they dot it down. Try time once again. Tom Savage. And just worked patience there. Wild Knights discipline letting them down here in the first half. And he could have gone over the line once again, Nigel Wong. But unselfish play here. Offloads, gives it off. And it's Tom Savage there over the try line. Try time once again, Moana Pacifica. As D'Angelo lines it up once again, slots it. 2 from 2. And they increase the lead here, 14 points to 0 over the Wild Knights. We will go into the halftime break. And with Moana leading over the Knights, I'll see you guys after the break. Hey guys, Ty here, aka Hotstop Kid. If you're enjoying the videos and love the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and the bell, and tap that like. I'd appreciate the support. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, and it's just a click of the button. If you'd like to support the channel even further, I do have a tips and donations link in the description below. By all means, don't feel obliged to give, but if you'd like to do so, the option is available. By sending in your donations, it means I can make more videos like this one to push out the sport that I love, the greatest sport in the world, rugby. Thank you for your support. Boom. Well, Wild Knights dominating the possession there. Territory though belongs to Moana Pacifica, which is always crucial. And the Knights having to defend their lines a lot more here. 52 tackles. More than double there. As the referee gets us underway here. Second half in the last 40. And here we go. Welcome back. As we get underway here now, stolen ball here now, the Knights, Dialante. And the referee says holding on to the ball, not releasing. And so Moana Pacifica will get let off once again. Discipline. And errors there by the Wild Knights. Working dividends here for Moana Pacifica as they opt for the short line out. And it's worked well. Tom Savage there, the try scorer. He'll play it in the maul. And Inari gives it off. Brickhouse. Hard man to stop there in the field. Ball in hand. And over the ball though, stolen Ben Gunter. And Taika gets a chip over top.
Advantage.
And it's Otu Maka. And he's left the ball behind here now. Referee playing advantage. Dialante gives it off to the captain. Andrew. Back to Taika. And they've lost the ball there in the tackle. But they'll come back here for the knock on by Otu Maka.
Scratch.
Mosi have been playing excellent here for Moana Pacifica, the fullback. Just a mistake there. There they go now, the Wild Knights inside the 22. Can they strike back here with a reply? The captain comes off his right wing. Playing it here on the 22 now. Wild Knights, Taika swings it off. Ben Gunter. Short ball to Dialante. And in over it, stolen by Solomone Funaki. Captain for the Tongan International. And they clear it downfield. What a kick. And what defense there by Pacifica. And defending their lines well here as Wild Knights will play it here. But it's stolen. And a line out there by Sione Havili. And they'll play the ball here now. Lotu, inside pass. James May, he loses it though in the breakdown. And breaking down the sideline is Ryuji Noguchi. And he brought it back inside the 22 here. Now they'll play. Sama Malolo throws it in. Well placed throw in as well, and they'll get the exit. Inari. Dirty scrum half there for Moana Pacifica. And here they go now, working the ball near the 40-meter line. Is Horty. And that's a better throw this time. And here they go now, working the ball. Edgy. Short ball to Dialante. And he loses the ball there in a tackle. And it's stolen here. Nari Gives the ball away. D'Angelo attacking the line. Inari once again. Short ball to Lotu Anisi. On the logo now, Inari. Cut out pass. Wide ball to Anzello streaming down. And he's always looking dangerous with ball in hand now. D'Angelo plays the ball, scrum half. Brickhouse on the ball once again. Now they're up, creeping towards the 22 here. Now Moana Pacifica.
Not releasing.
And penalty, says the referee. And it's Lotu Anisi. Not releasing the ball, he says. Now the Wild Knights will get the ball back here and another opportunity. Back inside the 50-meter line as well. Well-placed kick, and here they go. Wild Knights, and they lose it in the line out again. And one-on-one, captain and Vince Aso, two former Hurricanes. And the ball almost went out there by the captain. Done well to keep it in play though. And this is the first game for the Wild Knights in Super Rugby. So this is their formal introduction here. As they play good ball. Short ball there to the captain. He's got supporting players. And here they go now, Wild Knights. Moving the ball. Trying to look after it though. Retained or not.
Advantage.
Moana did well there to get over the border, steal it. Oh, snatched up from the knock-on. And they score their first try here in the competition. And it's the scrum half, Taika Koyama. And he's been excellent throughout the day. Taika deserves that try there. As, it's just a knock-on by the fullback. Snatched out quick on the ball. And try time here. Wild Knights on the board now. And it's Eji Kaneda to get them the extra 2 points. And he slots it well. Did well in the World Cup as well. And it's good to see him there in the competition, but they're on the board here now, the Wild Knights, 7 points now in it. What can they do? Can they fight their way back in? As Dialante now plays the ball. And he switches it out now. Lachlan Boshier gives it off to Ben Gunter. And Taika now, he got shot in a tackle.
Release.
Didn't like that one. And they said welcome to Super Rugby with that hit. And here they go now. Danny Tuala goes for a drop goal. And chasing onto the ball was Otu Maka. Mosia there, he did well. And it's another loose carry. And now it's Donald Brickhouse attacking the line. Coming back here for the knock-on there. Loose carry, unfortunate for Taika Koyama. Trying to dart out. Been doing that all day here. Ball in hand, attacking the line. Not shy to take the ball up front.
Bind.
But here we go now, Moana. They can seal it here. And what a push by the Knights, and how about that defense? Well, I think the fans are a bit shocked just how good they were to be able to defend their scrum here now inside the last 10 minutes, and they've stolen a line out as well. And here go the Knights. Taika not afraid to run, he'll go for the line again. And the crowd lifting their voices a little bit here as Edgy Canetta gets the ball away to Alante. Almost breaking through.
Release.
Referee says release. And they'll spin it out here now. Left to right. Wild Knights with the ball here now. Last 4 minutes to play. Andrew, the Australian, gets a nice ball away to Marika Kurabedi. Oh, he streams down, gets past the fullback. And try time. It's the Australians connecting there. Started off, well, I would say it started off from the scrum half there. Taika with his ball running, but here's Andrew, the Australian, gives it off to his fellow Australian here, the captain as well, Marika Kurabedi. And they're back up with their second try on the board here, Wild Knights. Three minutes out, now to 2 minutes, and ice in the veins is Edgy Canetta. And we saw that in the Rugby World Cup last year, and we continue to see that now. Slots it, not an issue for this man. As now we get inside the last minute, and they've taken it back here, Moana. And Wild Knights in over the ball, and they've done well. They've snatched it. Kurabedi. And here we go now. Full-time hooter goes off. And they're in over the ball. They've stolen it. Moana Pacifica driven over the line. And it's ended in a draw. First draw of the season. Probably first draw on the channel, in fact. And the referee does blow for the full time. And wow, what a comeback there by the Knights. And just to bring it back there to level it. But what a game there, 14 points apiece. And they will continue. There goes your final game for the round. Obviously, there's no golden points here. We'll just continue in the competition here. But there you go, 14 points apiece. No break. What a comeback there by the Wild Knights. And thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here and watching the videos, supporting the videos, liking and subscribe. Do all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next videos, in the next games. I'll see you there. Let's go.